Welcome to this short practice designed to release your breath and release tension in your upper body. We're going to start by shaking, starting with the wrists, maybe expanding over to the elbows, really letting go of your arms and shoulder joints here in a gentle way. And you can add on by jumping, releasing even your ankles and your feet. So tension goes in all of our small body parts and joints as well. So really try and, let it go. Just for the beginning, free yourself a little bit from any of the daily tension. You can have some fun here. Maybe jump around, do all of these movements that just feel right now. And then slowly come to stillness. Take your hands onto your hips, and we're going to do hip circles. So a lot of tension that is sitting in the shoulder joints is very related to the hips. We store a lot of tightness in our hips in our daily routine. So start circling one way and then switch direction. Doesn't have to look like anything, really just trying to get some mobility in your lower back and your hips. And then we're continuing straight with arms up and cross. So we're swinging the arms easily forward, backward, and then lifting them back up while standing. Slight bend in our knees here. Make sure that you have a good stance. You don't hyperextend your knees. Just let your shoulder blades open up a little bit. And take your space. You can do this for as long as you like. And then maybe just roll the shoulders for a second or so. And then we're going to come to standing at the fronts of our mat, slight bend in the knees, interlace the hands behind your back, and pull the shoulders back. As you can see, you're not hyperextending your elbows here. You can even keep them bent slightly. Maybe move from one side to the other. Again, we want to create softness and ease to release the tension. From the front of your mat, you're going to cross your elbows and maybe give yourself a hug. Or if you want to go further, eagle arms. Going to cross right arm on top of left and then bring palms together. Sit down in your chair, fold forward. Feel a nice release in between your shoulder blades. So you're not only breathing in your front body, but also in your back body. And then come back up to standing, open into cactus arms and cross the other way. Left arm on top of right. Either hug yourself or eagle arms with left arm on top. Whatever feels better for you is going to be perfect. And then again, bend forward slightly, keeping the weight in the heels, just feeling a nice release in your upper back here. Keep breathing into all these areas of tension, and then open the arms again, cactus arms, open the chest, release the hands, and fold forward through center. Take a big step back with your left foot. Left knee comes to the ground. Low lunge. Get up slowly. Both hands on the thigh first. And then open into cactus. Cactus arms. And we're going to twist over from our navel towards the right leg. Keep breathing here. Keep the elbows in line with the shoulders. And slowly move back to center. Stretch up, creating space in your side body. And then one more time, cactus and hands down. From here, we're going to bring the right knee out to the side gently, especially if you have knee issues. Please don't do that. Just keep it straight. Otherwise, flex into the right foot and bring it out slightly. And then lift the back knee up, back again. Step forward. Bend knees. You're going to roll up gently. Lift your arms up. Get long here. And then take your hands to your heart. Gaze forward. And once again, you're going to fold. Step the right foot back this time. Come into your low lunge with the left knee in the front. Slowly lift up onto your front thigh. Sit low in your hips, but tuck the navel in. Find a steady posture here and then open into cactus arms. Draw the shoulder blades back together. Keep your gaze high, but not too high. And then twist from your navel towards left knee. Breathing here. Really trying to expand the chest. You can always go slower. I'm moving pretty fast here. And then again, left hand onto left knee. Bring it out with a flexed left foot. Maybe look back behind you to your back foot. Only if your knee is okay. And then step it back. Tabletop from here. Come to a seat. Just bring your legs forward again. Cross them. Hands up. Stretching up, so really creating space, especially your rib cage needs some attention. If you feel like your breath is obstructed, just going to go up and down with your hands a couple of times, feeling the space that you're creating as you're just lifting up from the shoulders. And then bring the hands down in front of your torso. Take a breath or two, tuning into yourself with your breath. And then cross the legs the other way, making sure knees are okay in this position. And you're going to bring the right hand down, stretch the left arm up to the side, slight side stretch here. No need to go far, just feel a nice little stretch on your left side. Chest stays open, come back to center with the inhale and then do the other side, bending over to the left. Reaching up with that right arm, maybe gazing up towards the arm if your neck is okay with that. And try to ground down through both sits bones as you bend. So you're really staying long here. Come up again, hands down. You can always stay a few more breaths in these side bends, super essential for good breath. And then we're going to come to deer pose. In deer pose, we're going to start with the right leg in front, and I like to explain it with 90-90. So the front leg is 90 degrees, the back leg is about 90 degrees. And you can orientate yourself front leg towards, shin is parallel with the front edge of the mat, back shin is parallel with the long edge of the mat. And then from there, you can see I'm going down, I'm folding forward. There's no need to come as far as this. You can go further if it's fine in your lower back and you're very flexible. It's a little bit of a hip opening, and then you can just swing your legs to the other side as I'm doing it here. And again, try to get around 90-90. You can see I'm not doing that completely. I'm just thinking about that as an orientation point, and then coming forward over my left shin this time. And you should feel a nice stretch in your outer hip here. It's a little bit more of a gentle variation of classic pigeon pose, designed to open up these outer areas of your hips. So give those hips a little bit of time. You can stay longer in this than I'm doing it right now. And then come back to seated, and slowly roll down onto your mat from here. Just taking one hand onto your rib cage, a little higher, maybe your chest, one hand onto your belly. Just feel your breath. And I recommend the knees up, so feet down, knees up in this exercise. And then once you're done with that, you can extend the legs long. And maybe open the arms to the side for a final relaxation. Before you drift away, you can take a moment thinking about where you feel the breath most. And this is usually super interesting to see and to notice, just to become aware where the breath actually arrives. And then we're going to roll over to one side, come to a seat, and thank you so much for practicing with me.